Hello, my beautiful ducklings, your friendly grumpy here. I'm back again with another Steven Universe vlog, and today's episode is Onion Gang. And in this episode, Steven and Onion are hanging out and having a nice time. And when Onion leaves his house, Steven's feels happy that he hangs out with Onion because he feels like Onion's not someone who has too many friends his age to hang out with. And then when the next day comes, Onion takes Steven to this to this place in the middle of the woods where he actually does have friends his age, all named after food items, just like Onion is. And they all, there's Soup, there's little Gabor Chupo, and there's Squash, I think his name's Squash, and there's a baby in Gabor Chupo's backpack, so that's all cool. And so they just play a lot of fun games, and they all seem like really, really nice people. But it isn't until Steven and Steven and the crew, if you will, do a bug race where the winning bug, being Steven's horn beetle, I think, I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I think it's a horn beetle. Or it might be a stag beetle. Oh, this is going to bug me and nobody's going to care because it's such an inessential part of the vlog. But, it's going to bug me. I think it's a stag beetle. Because, I don't know. I wasn't the best in geology. Not even biology. Anyway, I digress. So when Steven's bug wins, it turns out that to be a winner of the bug race, you have to squash your bug with a little mallet. And Steven, ain't nobody got time for that. Steven wouldn't dare kill a little harmless stag beetle, so he runs away from the kids and leaves them be. And he figures out that it's not Onion who's alone with people his own age who he can't hang out with. It's actually him because, all his friends are off busy doing stuff for the summer and stuff. They're all cool for the summer and Steven's hanging out low-key, not having fun in the summer. So when he's sitting at home drowning in his own self-pity, Onion comes back and tells him to come back to the, brings him back, if you will. He brings the beetle, and that motivates Steven, there it is, to go back to the woods and see the kids. And all the kids, unfortunately, are leaving, and Steven understands why Onion is so sad all the time, because he doesn't have people of his own age group, is because that the friends he does have only stay for the summer. So he, unfortunately, has to have them all, go away during the rest of the months of the year. And when, instead of being super duper sad about it, Steven tries to make Onion feel better by making him remember all the enjoyable times they had together. And that's just where the episode ends. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty basic episode. But let's address the big thing first. You know me, always on that Tumblr, always making fun of people who are idiots. Check me out, Grubba Studios on Tumblr. If you're watching my YouTube page, you probably already follow my Tumblr, but whatever. If you went on Tumblr and you looked at this episode, like I did, because, sometimes I just need, like a thumbnail or something for the video, everybody's gonna tell you it's a total, Undertale, homage. Undertale being the Toby Fox game, the game that you probably couldn't have not known existed if you were conscious on the internet the last year. I think it was about October last year, right? I mean, it has to be a year old now. Without going too much into my thoughts on the game, which I absolutely love. Oh, no, wait, I can't say that now. Everybody's going to want me to make an Undertale video. I'm not going to make an Undertale video. I like the game. That's the extent of it, alright? Go away. I mean, the parallels are there. Everybody thinks that the soup lady looks like Frisk, being the main character. I mean, I guess so, but that's sort of the extent of where the, direct parallels end. I mean, some people are like, well, he falls down a hole, and it's like, and it's like, well, at the end, when they have a bug race, he has to kill the bug, just like in Undertale, and he doesn't. It's like the pacifist route. And it's like, And then people are like, and then all the characters are named after foods, and that's crazy, just like Undertale. It's just like, no, that doesn't make sense. So, I mean, there was a list I saw of reasons why I paralleled Undertale. And yeah, one of them made sense. That wasn't the Frisk one. It's true. Spoilers. I mean, this is not at all essential to the gameplay, but, you know, spoilers, skip ahead to a point in the video that I'm not going to put a timestamp up on because I'm not going to even bother editing this video. There's a part in the game Undertale where you have the choice to kill a bug or don't, and if you don't, you get a different ending. There, that's the extent of, I guess, what you can say about that without getting too spoilerish. I mean, that's maybe, let's look at the episode itself. I mean, parallels really don't make too much sense to me. But yeah, the episode itself, it's alright. It's nothing outstanding, but I do like to see that they build Onion, who is like supposed to be like this, you know, like creepy character, and the joke is that he's creepy and weird, which I never really liked about Onion. I mean, I guess that means that I never really liked Onion because I was practically his character. They never really enhance upon it. There's a lot of people out there who think he's autistic because of, you know, the way he talks and how he's sort of shy and his, you know, I wouldn't say obsession, but his closeness with his mother. I mean, that would be interesting, but as that has never been said in the show, I pretty much just judge him on what is said in the show, and that's just that he's creepy, and the only point of him being in the show is to be creepy, and I don't really like that too much about him. I liked seeing that there was another side of him, a little more mischievous, a lot more heartwarming side of him, especially at the end of the episode, and really just when he's interacting with Steven at all, because for the most part, in most episodes, it kind of seems like he's like a robot sort of Onion, and that's, I mean, robot characters. Okay, I guess you could say Garnet's like sort of a robot character, but she's a lot more, you know, she's not static. Onion's practically a static character, and if you know literary terms, you know what that means, and if you don't, go to school. But yeah, no, I always saw Onion as just sort of a static character. He never really changes, and I mean, this episode, it just put a lot of heart into him that I just really hadn't seen in a lot of other episodes. Like, there was just, you know, just parts where he's going up to Steven and hugging him, and parts where he's gonna, like, he sees Steven talking, and he, like, tears up, and he's like, oh, and parts where he's just, like, playing along with Steven talking. Interesting point, I think this is the only episode to have, like, one voice actor, because Steven narrates this entire episode, like, I think Gabor Supo is the only person that says anything besides, you know, his own name throughout the entire episode. This is practically an entire episode with only Steven's voice. But besides that, honestly, there's not too much to say about this episode. I just like sort of seeing them interact with each other. For silent characters, they worked really well off each other. I just thought it was really cute to see a lot of them, you know, riding around or going in a big old trench coat and taking pictures of people. Overall, I mean, there's not too much to say about this episode, but it was alright. It was alright. It was alright. That was it. It's alright. I think the really only reason it exists is to further Onion's character, which I really enjoy because, you know, outside of that, I never really liked Onion's character. But besides that, not too much else to say. What'd you guys think? I'd love to know. And before I sign off, for all my New Hampshire viewers or New England viewers who are unfortunate enough to take a drive up to New Hampshire tomorrow or Sunday, being September 17th or the 18th, because this video, I don't know when you're watching this video, if you are going to be in New Hampshire, specifically Manchester, New Hampshire, on September 17th or 18th, 2016, and you are going to the Granite State Comic-Con, I, the Cruppeteer, am I going to be there. I'm not going to be a guest or anything, but I might be next year. Shh. I was supposed to be this year. We just there was scheduling problems. But if you come up, I'll be wearing this. I'll be wearing myself, I guess. I'll just be wearing the glasses and the blue shirt and everything. If you come up, I mean, say hello to me. That'd be super duper cool. I'd be like, hey, what's up? And then I'd sort of stand there awkwardly because I don't really know how to interact with somebody who likes my YouTube videos. I mean, it's alright. I'll be there with the rest of the Cartoons vs. Cancer crew, which you guys never see, so you'll probably just recognize me. But yeah, I'll be there with 2 other people. So if you see me this weekend at Granite State Comic Con, please come up and say hello, because I'd love to see you guys. Give me a high five. Maybe I'll take a picture. Maybe if you're like super into me, I'll like sign an autograph. That'd be really cool, actually. But besides that, I will see you guys later. If you liked the episode, give me a comment, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know, kid, I think I'm Joe Pesci up in here.